Welcome in. Happy Monday. How are you guys? Sweet. All right. Woo. Sweet. Happy Monday. How is everyone? I'm actually on time today. I have a hair tie, I have water, I am ready to go. Hope you guys have had a good day. I really enjoyed mine so far. I feel like I'm really used to just like being home all the time, but at the same time I've been going a lot and it's been really nice, but it almost seems normal, like as if I haven't just been home for a few weeks. Hi. Sweets. Well, welcome to my patio. We're back. I'm home, so that's exciting. We are going to do a fun little circle flow today, so we will rotate around the mats. Hopefully you guys are ready to challenge yourselves, strengthen something, stretch it out. If nothing else, just dance a little, smile, have fun with yourself. Let's get started, shall we? Today I want to start in child's pose. So you can have your knees together or spread them the width of your mats. You can tuck your toes, you can leave them untucked. It's whatever feels nice. Having your hips sink towards your heels, hinging at the waist, melting your body forward. Maybe your hips don't reach your heels, that's okay. Maybe your forehead can't find the ground, that's perfectly fine. Wherever you are, just starting to take some nice deep breaths. Maybe shift the body side to side, making a little bit more space. Taking a few moments to notice how you feel. What feels tight? Often we are go, 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 go. We forget to focus in on ourselves. Challenge yourself for the next hour to look inward. Notice how you feel in what moments. Taking 2 more full breaths here. And on your next inhale, shift forward to a tabletop, stacking your shoulders over your wrists, hips over your knees, pressing your fingertips into the mat, your palms, maybe your feet, maybe you want to pound them out for a second and then press them in. Lengthening through the crown of the head, engaging that core, reaching through the tailbone. Gently start to sway the hips from side to side, possibly going in a full circle. You make one circle, try to go in the opposite direction as well. And then coming back to that neutral tabletop, inhale, drop the belly low, lift the gaze, lift the tailbone. Exhale, press through the palms, round the spine, tuck the chin. Inhale, drop the belly, make that cow shape. Exhale, pressing through the palms, finding that cat. One more, inhale. And exhale. Coming back to your neutral, tuck your toes and lift your knees up off the mat, hovering. Engaging the core, breathing, challenging yourself. Keep breathing. Don't drop. One more, full breath. Exhale, send the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. First one of this practice, possibly of your day. Taking a few moments to pedal out the legs, shift the hips, or stay in stillness. Really trying to send the tailbone up to the sky. Feel free to leave a generous bend in the knees. Pressing down through the palms, spreading the shoulder blades. On your next exhale, slowly walking your feet all the way up behind the wrists, leaving them at a hip distance. Once you get there, opposite hands grab opposite elbows, let your head hang heavy. Gently swing the top body from side to side in that ragdoll. Release your hands down to the mat. Shake your head out, shake it no, shake it yes. And do 2 neck rolls in each direction. Slowly start to heel toe your feet together. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, sweeping arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, both arms high to the sky. Interlace the fingers, press the palms up. Inhale, leaning over towards the right. Breathing into that side body. Slowly rising up, shifting the shoulders back and over to the left. Peeking up underneath that left arm. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, high plank. Inhale, shift your body forward. Exhale, lower all the way down onto the mat. Keeping the hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale, press up. Exhale, release. Inhale to rise. Exhale, release. Planting your forearms out in front of you. Pressing down through the forearms and through the shoelaces of the feet. Shoulders drop. Breathing into the natural arc of the back. Taking the left hand over to the right elbow. Rainbow the right arm back behind you. Trying to grab that right foot. Possibly getting a little quad stretch, pulling the foot towards the glutes. Maybe pressing the foot into the hand to stretch the shoulder a little. Exhale, rainbowing that right arm over. Having the hand come to the left elbow. Left arm spirals back. Copying what you did on the opposite side. Stretching it out. One more breath. Coming back to center, releasing the body down. Bringing the hands up by the ribs. Press yourself back to your tabletop. Inhale, right arm high to the sky. Exhale, thread right hand in between, coming down onto your shoulder and then your temple. Possibly taking the left arm behind the back, maybe in front of the head. Feel free to extend the back leg or kickstand it out to the side. Breathing into your body, finding some space. Exhale, taking the left side in. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale to that tabletop. Inhale, left arm. Exhale, thread it through. trying to mirror whatever you did on the other side. Exhale, right side down. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale to your tabletop. Tucking the back toes. Send the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Walk, step, hop, or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, sweeping arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, both arms high to the sky. Interlace the fingers, press the palms up. Leaning over towards the right. If you prefer to drop the right hand, have the left arm coming over, that's completely fine. Left palms facing the ground. Maybe keeping both hands pressed together. Inhale, back up. And over to the left. Breathing. Inhale to center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, high plank. Hold and breathe. Pressing into the palms, engaging the core, tippy tops of the toes. Feel it work. One more breath. Inhale, shifting forward. Exhale, dropping down onto the knees, hugging the elbows in, lowering chest, chin. Inhale, pressing up through the palms, pulling the chest in between the hands, coming down onto the thighs, rotating the feet, gaze going up. Exhale, tuck the toes, send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Walk, step, hop, or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, sweeping both arms up overhead. Exhale, cactus your arms, doing a back bend. Inhale to rise. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. How are we feeling? How are we doing? Hopefully you are starting to warm up a little bit. Feeling a little bit looser than when we first started. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Bending the knees, stacking the hips, painting some circles in each direction. Extending the right leg all the way out, squaring off the hips. Exhale, stepping in between the hands, dropping down on the back knee, untucking the toe. Inhale, chest rises. Exhale, putting weight into that right foot. Trying to keep your hips squared, torso long. One more breath. Exhale, framing your foot, leaning forward as far as you can, coming into a really nice deep low lunge. Exhale, shift the hips back, half splits. Flexing through the toes, melting out the waist. Inhale, finding some length. Exhale, folding a little deeper. Exhale, framing the foot, rebending into that really nice low lunge. And then shift the hips back one more time. Half splits, melting out the waist. Rebending into that right foot, planting the hands, tucking the back toe, stepping back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward, high plank. Exhale, lower, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg all the way up, bending the knees, stacking the hips, painting those same circles, both directions. Setting the left foot back behind. Exhale, step in between the hands, dropping down on the back knee, untucking the toe. Inhale, chest up. Squaring the hips, putting weight into the left foot. Breathing, smiling, enjoying yourself, playing around. Exhale, frame the foot coming into that nice deep low lunge. On your next exhale, shifting those hips, flexing the left toes, melting at the waist. Inhale, finding some length. Exhale to melt a little further. Rebending into that nice deep low lunge. Shifting those hips back one more time. Rebending into the left foot. Tucking the back toes, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward, high plank. Exhale, lower, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high to the sky, bend the knees, stack the hips, paint some circles, or flip your dog. Whatever you feel ready to do. Slow and control. Flipping back, extending the right leg out. Exhale, stepping in between the hands. Inhale, rise, high crescent. Pulling that right hip back. Torso tall. Have fun with yourself, play with yourself, laugh. Inhale, straightening the right leg. Exhale, hinging at the waist. If you need to take a step in with the left foot, feel free to do so. Rebending into your high crescent. Maybe taking that step back if you took a step in. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back, high plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Bend the knees, stack the hips, paint some circles, or flip your dog. Slow and control, flip it back. Exhale, step in between the hands. Inhale, rise, high crescent. Find your foundation. Notice how your body feels. Breathe into it. Inhale, straighten the right leg, melting out the waist. Challenge yourself. Breathe. Rebending, coming into that high crescent. Exhaling, hands down. Step back, high plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward, high plank. Exhale, drop down onto the knees. Cross the ankles. Sweep the body back behind. We are going to do some core work, followed by a little bit of just like mat work. So, boating adventure. Lift the legs up. You can support yourself behind the thigh, behind yourself, or just let it float. Engage your core. I like to flex my toes. I'm going to pulse 5 times today, so if you want to do it with me, you are welcome to. Exhaling. Inhale. Breathe. 3. Lower. Lift. 1 more. As slow as you can, start to release the body down to the mat. Going nice and slow. Slow, 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 slow. And let it fall. Lifting the feet all the way up. We are going to do some screwdrivers. So having your feet up, trying to get your right hip to come and kind of like tap your right wrist almost. So up and over and back down. So 10 to the right, and then we'll do 10 to the left. Lifting, up, quick twist. Trying to keep my feet and my legs together. Trying to keep them as still as I can. Think I did 10, switching to the other side. I'm getting worse at counting. I think it's a quarantine thing. As soon as you've completed 10 on each side, slowly lower your feet and flutter kick for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lifting them back up, making a love gun, doing some crunches, shooting positivity into your toes, into the universe. Lifting your shoulders up off of your mat. Start to crunch for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower the legs, turning the toes out, heels in, scissor kick for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Letting the body fall. Inhaling, arms up, pointing your toes, stretching in both directions. Hugging the knees up into the chest. Rock and roll forward and back. Not creating much momentum, we're going to come into a seat. So just coming into a seat. Setting the right leg. Left foot coming into the thigh, getting nice and tall. Melting at the waist. Hinging your body forward. Using your breath to slowly lower. Getting a nice stretch. Inhale, rising all the way up. Left leg coming out. Right foot coming in. Hinging out the waist. Breathing into the leg. Breathing into the body. Feeling it open up. Inhale, rising up. Sending both feet out. Slowly using your core, melting the body back down. feet back up to the sky. We're gonna do 10 more love guns. Bringing the shoulders up, crunching for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Are we reconnected? Sweet. I don't know. YouTube? It's a world of its own, y'all. I don't know. We were down on our back, but whatever you're doing, come back to a nice seat with me. Extending both feet out in front of you. Taking the right hand in between the legs, left hand to the outside of the left leg. I want you to try to lift that left leg and pulse it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Letting it fall. Switching it out, right hand over, left leg in between, pulsing the right leg for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switching back over. Left leg, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rainbow it over, right arm back, left arm over. Lifting, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Letting it fall. Wiggling the feet back together. Bringing the body back down onto the mat. I'm sorry. Lift the feet up. We're going to do 5 screwdrivers to each side. So twisting for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Over to the left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower the legs. Scissor kick for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Planting the feet down. Taking the right ankle over the left knee. Maybe pressing the right knee down a little bit. Inhale, pressing the hips up. Letting this right knee fall over towards the right. Slowly lowering down. Releasing the feet. Windshield wiper from side to side. Replanting down. Taking the left ankle over the right knee. Inhale, pressing hips up. Slowly release. Releasing the left foot, windshield wipering knees side to side. And then hug the knees in, start to rock and roll, creating enough momentum to get into that downward facing dog. Hope you are ready to flow. Coming all the way up and over, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg, high to the sky. Exhale, crunch right knee, right elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch right knee, left elbow. Inhale it out. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, 3 leg. Exhale, step in between the hands. Pivot the back foot, open up warrior 2. Back foot is parallel with the back of the mat. Right toes are pointing forward. Waist is trying to stay tall and in line. Deep bend in that right knee. Gaze following the right hand. Warrior 2. Breathe. We're doing a lot of this today. Inhale, straightening the right leg. Exhale, triangle, right hand down, left arm up. Trying to stay proud through the chest, tall through the waist, not collapsing forward. Exhale, warrior two, rebending into that right knee. Inhale, flip the palm, reverse your warrior, scraping that sky back, keeping that deep bend. Exhale, warrior two, rising back up. Gaze, following the right hands. Exhale, left heel pivots in, goddess squats. Trying to stay nice and low. Have the other leg come to match it. Tuck the tailbone, breathe. Inhale, rise, star pose. Exhale, skandasana lunge towards the back of the mat, bending into the left leg. Slowly coming down as far as you can. If this is all you have, that's fine. Maybe you can come all the way down. Trying to keep nice and tall through the waist, through the chest. Feeling a nice stretch. Keeping my legs active. Exhale, skandasana lunge towards the front of the mat, pivoting over. Bending as deep as you can. You might not be as far down as me. That's completely fine. Exhale, runner's lunge towards the back of the mat. Inhale, rise, high crescent. Exhale, step both feet together, chair pose. Inhale, three-legged mountain, lifting the left leg up. Exhale, standing splits, releasing the hands down. Left leg up. Maybe the right arm wraps around the right calf. Maybe both hands wrap around the calf. Slowly lowering the back foot. Inhale, rise, high crescent. Exhale, open, warrior two. Pivoting toes in, heels out. Melting out the waist, wide leg forward fold. Maybe walking both hands to one ankle and then the other. Maybe in between. Having your feet as wide or as close as you would like. Taking 3 more full breaths. Inhale, halfway lift, planting the hands. Exhale, traveling, walking the hands, pivoting the toes towards the top of the mat. Having both hands inside of the left foot. Coming into a lizard. Feel free to drop down onto the knee, untuck the toe for that lazy lizard. Winner, if you feel ready, slowly coming down onto your forearms. Breathe. Coming back up onto the hands. Tucking the back toe. Rising up. On your exhale, step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Slowly sinking the hips down for Malasana squats. Chest rises. Possibly using your hands to open those knees. Planting the hands back down. Exhale, hips up. Step back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward, high plank. Exhale, lower, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high to the sky. Exhale, crunch, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale it out. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three leg. Exhale, step in between the hands, pivot the back foot, open up. Warrior two. Breathe. Find your alignment. Inhale, straightening the left leg. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, rising. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, flipping the palm, reversing your warrior. Exhale, warrior two. On your next exhale, spiraling that right heel in, gotta squat. Woo. Sink low. Inhale, rise. Star pose. Exhale, skandasana towards the back of the mat. Traveling skandasana towards the front of the mat. Exhale, runner's lunge towards the back of the mat. Right knee is bent. Inhale, rise, high crescent. Exhale, step together, chair pose. Inhale, rise, lifting the right leg, three-leg mountain. Exhale, standing splits, releasing the hands down, right leg lifts. One more full breath. Exhale, slowly lowering the right foot down. Inhale, rise, high crescent. Exhale, open, warrior two. Rising up, turning toes in, heels out, hinging at the waist, wide leg forward fold. Taking 4 full breaths, playing around with whatever. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, traveling to the top of the mat. Hands stay on the inside of the right foot. Bending into that right knee. Coming into lizard. Feel free to drop down on the back knee. Get that lazy lizard. One more breath. Coming up onto the hands, tucking the back toe, popping back up. Stepping the left foot up to the outside of the left hand. Sinking the hips down. Coming up for your Malasana squat. Maybe shifting side to side, making a little more space. Planting the hands down, stepping the feet back, high plank. Inhale, shift forward. I lied, we're in high plank. Exhale, lower, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hope y'all are ready to do that again. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Exhale, crunch right knee, right elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, extend. Knee to nose. Inhale it out. Exhale, step in between the hands, pivoting that back foot, opening up. Warrior two. Exhale, triangle, straightening the right leg, tick-tocking the body. Kind of like you're folding on top of yourself, gazing up towards the left hand, towards the sky. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Left foot comes in, got a squat. Inhale, rise, star pose. Exhale, stretch it out, Skandasana towards the back. Skandasana towards the front. Runner's lunge towards the back of the mat. Inhale, rise, high crescent. Exhale, step together, chair pose. Inhale, three-legged mountain, pulling the left leg up. Exhale, standing splits. Slowly lowering the left leg. Inhale, rise, high crescent. Exhale, open, warrior two. Rising up, toes in, heels out, melting at the waist, wide leg forward fold. 2 breaths. Inhale, halfway lift. Walking hands and toes towards the top of the mat. Bending into that lizard, lazy lizard, whatever version you want. One more full breath. Hopping back up onto the hands, tucking the back toe. Coming up. Stepping both feet together, slowly lowering down for that Malasana squat. And we are going to play around for a second. So, sitting down, we should be nice and open. Sitting in that nice seated, pulling the right leg up, planting it down. Take the right hand in between the calf and the thigh, planting it on the ground out to the side. Taking the left hand to the outer edge of the right foot, slowly pulling it up for a compass. Maybe not holding on to it. Maybe you just want to try to extend the foot. I like to bind here, so I like to try to take my right hand, left arm behind the back, and then extend the foot. Cool. So only playing with the right side right now. Once we get on to the other side, we'll do the left. So, coming back. Stepping into that downward facing dog. Inhale, lifting that right leg, maybe stretching it a little bit. Shifting forward, high plank. Challenge yourself to lower, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left side, inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, crunch left knee, left elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale it out. Crunching knee to nose. Inhale, 3-leg. Exhale, step in between the hands. Inhale, rise, high crescent. Exhale, open, warrior two. Exhale, triangle, straighten the leg, left hand down, right arm up. Coming back, warrior two, rebending into that left leg. Inhale, flip the palm, reverse your warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Spiraling that right foot in, goddess squat. Inhale, rise, star pose. Exhale, Skandasana towards the back of the mat. Skandasana towards the front of the mat. Runner's lunge towards the back of the mat. Inhale, rise, high crescent. Exhale, step together, chair pose. Inhale, three-leg mountain, pulling the right leg. Exhale, standing splits, right leg lifts. Slowly lowering. Inhale, rise, high crescent. Exhale, open, warrior two. Turning toes in, heels out, melting at the waist, wide leg forward fold. Slowly walking your hands towards the top of the mat, getting into that lizard, lazy lizard. Making some space in your body. Coming back up onto the hands, tucking that back toe, stepping up, sinking the hips down, chest rises, finding that Malasana squats, and then possibly just sitting down. So you can take the right leg in, or you can come into a seated, pulling that left leg out, trying to do that same thing. Left hand coming in between. It's often described as trying to wear your leg like a backpack. So like the higher up you can get it onto your shoulder, the easier it is for it to extend out. This side is a lot harder for me. Do my bind. Keep my balance. Chest proud, torso tall. And then we will get back into it. Stepping both feet back. Inhale, left leg up. Maybe bend the knee. Stretch it out. Inhale, shifting forward, high plank. Exhale, lower, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's go through it one more time real fast. Inhale, right leg, high to the sky. Exhale, step in between the hands. Open up, warrior two. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, rise. Exhale, warrior two. Flip the palm. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Deep inhale. Exhale, goddess squat. Inhale, rise, star pose. Exhale, Skandasana to the back. Skandasana to the front. Runner's lunge to the back of the mat. Inhale, rise, high crescent. I know, we're moving. Stepping right foot in, chair pose. Inhale, lift that left leg. Exhale, standing splits. Slowly lowering the left leg. Inhale, rise, high crescent. Exhale, open, warrior two. Turning toes in, heels out. Melting at the waist, wide leg forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Pivoting hands over. Got that lazy lizard. Wherever you are, stepping both feet for that Malasana squat. Slowly lowering down. Taking 3 full breaths if you wanted to play around with that compass one more time. Trying to extend. Set back, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg, 3 leg. Shift forward, high plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, step it through. Open up, warrior 2. Inhale, shift. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, rise. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, flip the palm, reverse the warrior. Exhale, warrior 2. Big inhale. Exhale, goddess squats. Inhale, rise, star pose. Exhale, skandasana to the back. Skandasana to the front. Runner's lunge towards the back. Inhale, rise, high crescent. Step both feet together, chair pose. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, standing splits. Slowly lower that right foot. Inhale, rise, high crescent. Exhale, open. Warrior 2. Turning toes in, heels out. Melt at the waist, wide leg forward fold. Walking the hands to the top of the mat, lizard, lazy lizard. 1 full breath. On your exhale, step that left leg up. Slowly lower, Malasana squats. You played on the other side, play on this side. Lifting the left leg this time. Coming back into your squat, stepping back, inhale left leg, shifting forward, high plank, exhale lower, chaturanga, inhale upward facing, exhale downward facing dog. Dropping down onto the knees, crossing the ankles, sweeping the body back behind. We are nice and open, so I want to try to do one more thing. We're a little short on time. I hope YouTube doesn't cut off after like 1 hour, right? Hope not. Okay, so both legs are nice and open. I want you to try to wear both legs like a backpack. So, you can wear them however you want to get into it. Try and get them as high up as you can. And then potentially cross the ankles. If you can't, that's completely fine. So getting a little bit of momentum, I'm gonna rock back and plant my hands right in front of both hips. Rocking forward, I'm gonna try to push up onto my hands. And then possibly extend the legs out. So we're as close to the ground as we're gonna get. If you fall, that's fine. Challenge yourself, try something new. If that was like, whoa, way too hard, or the getting into it process, you can try to start from that Malasana squat. So we were in that squat, planting the hands down, lifting the hips up, walking the hands back a little bit, bending in the elbows. So as you start to sit down, I'm using my hands or my arms as like a shelf. So then just like sitting down onto your arms, slowly lifting up. Ooh, there's Paul behind me. Play around for another second. Tell me what you think. Questions, comments, concerns. My name's Shayla. And no, we're not done. So coming onto the mat, releasing the body down, fingertips to graze the heels. If you want to stick with the bridge, stick with the bridge. If you want to try for the wheel, go for the wheel. I'm going to do a bridge today. So fingertips to graze heels. Inhale, pressing the hips up, trying to keep tailbone tucked. I don't want my knees all the way out, trying to keep them nice and in. Breathing. Challenge yourself to lift the right leg and lower. Lift the left leg, lower. Lift the hips higher. And slowly let them fall back down. Hugging the knees up, doing 2 circles in each direction. Doing a reclined pigeon today, so if you prefer the regular half pigeon, feel free to do so. Planting both feet, right ankle over left knee. Taking your right hand in between, left hand behind the left thigh, possibly on top of the left shin, hugging the leg up into the chest. Trying to think about this right knee pushing towards the top of the mat. If this isn't intense enough for you, feel free to try and hook your foot and your elbow, grabbing your leg. One more breath. Planting both feet down. Maybe shake it out. Switching sides, left foot over right knee. Interlacing fingers behind the thigh, on top of the shin. Breathing into the body, pulling the leg up. Thinking about pushing the left knee towards the top of the mat. You cradled your foot on the other side. Challenge yourself to do it on this side as well. One more breath. Releasing. Rocking the body forward and back. Rocking out the spine just for a moment. Releasing the body down to the mat. Setting both feet all the way up. Coming in for a shoulder stand. If this isn't accessible for you, just stay right here, letting the feet hang in the air and the blood flow in the opposite direction. If you're in a shoulder stand, see if you can get the feet to fall behind the head for plow. Maybe letting the knees come by the ears. Releasing both feet back up to the sky. Slowly lowering the body down. Hugging the knees in, hanging onto the right leg, letting the left leg fall down flat. Supine twist, twisting up and over. Stacking the hips, keeping the shoulders planted, gaze following the right. Left hand might twist you a little bit deeper. Twisting back to center. Hugging the left leg in, right leg out long. Supine twist up and over. Stacking up, shoulders plants. Twisting deep. Breathe. Coming back to center, hugging both knees in. Giving yourself a nice big hug, thanking your body for your practice, for yourself. Maybe a little kiss. Let everything explode for Shavasana, corpse pose. Your final pose of this practice, feel free to stay here as long as you would like. If you're trying to continue on rather quickly, just take 3 nice deep breaths with me. Wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Hug the knees up into the chest, rolling to fetal, right or left side. Getting ready for that restart, that reset before you do your rebirth. Make sure that you took a moment to reflect. How does your body feel? Notice the changes. Was it fun to try something new? Was it challenging? Were you scared? Did you accomplish it? Did you do something you thought you could never do? Did you get a little deeper in a pose that you've never tried? Or maybe your practice was better than the last time. Maybe it was worse, and that's fine. Taking a big inhale, exhale, pressing yourself up to a nice, comfortable seated position, keeping the eyes shut down. We'll take one final breath together, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Inhale all the way in. Exhale, sigh. Bringing the hands to heart center. The love, the light, and the student within me is a perfect reflection of the love, the light, and the teacher within each of you. I can't thank you guys enough for being here, for challenging yourselves, for sharing your lights. Namaste. And happy Monday, my friends. I hope you guys all are having such a good start to your week. Your week is what you make it. Your life is what you make it. I hope to see you guys again. I will be here on Wednesday, so come join me. Thank you.